A Houston man says he's been slapped with blatant racism in one of Houston's most exclusive and gated communities. Isaiah Carey has a story you'll see only on Fox.
David Williams is a 24-year-old website owner who moved to Houston from Boston. At first, he thought it was a good idea.
For the most part, when we first moved in, everything was low-key. Sometimes you see wandering eyes around the neighborhood.
That neighborhood happens to be the very upscale Royal Oaks subdivision. It's where homes are valued from $400,000 to $3 million. This is a home Williams leased on Stewart Manor. He says things got progressively worse as time went by.
They must be selling drugs. So now we're selling drugs in the neighborhood.
But Williams, who lives in the house with his older brother, says that was easy compared to his next experience in Royal Oaks. He says 2 weeks ago, all of his guests who were African American were denied entry into the subdivision. They were stopped at the front gate, according to Williams.
When I went to pick up my cousin who was on foot walking through the gate, at the front of the door, they said, "Look, I'm not allowed to let you guys in. We personally have no problems with you, but we'll lose our jobs." And I said, "What do you mean?" And, there's two pieces of paper that said David Williams is not allowed to have any company.
That's when Williams called community activist Quanell X. X says when he arrived at Royal Oaks, he was also denied entry to Williams' home by a security officer.
I asked him, "Well, who gave you that instruction?" He said, "The community manager." I said, "So can anyone come in?" And the gentleman said, "Mr. X, off the record, someone white can come in, but we were instructed that no young black males can go to that address."
Williams says that's not all he experienced living in one of Houston's most exclusive communities. It was Memorial Day weekend when Williams says his uncle heard some people at the garage door. Williams says the group was in a golf car. They were also allegedly yelling and kicking the door.
Calling him the N-word, calling him a bunch of names, other racial terms. Come out, we have something for you, You're not going to move into our neighborhood."
Williams says he'd received no response for weeks from the Royal Oaks community manager until Quanell X began asking questions.
No one in 2011 should be forced to live like this. And because of their skin color, they don't like it. They're the only black family on this block in this particular subdivision. And so they're being treated like second-class citizens.
When you try to move up in life or better your situation, you never expect something like this to present itself.
Williams says since Quanell X got involved, he is now allowed to receive visitors at his home. In the meantime, we've placed nearly a half-dozen calls to the community manager's office at Royal Oaks. We have yet to get a response, and HPD confirms there is a report indicating there was some type of incident at the house involving racial slurs. Isaiah Carey, Fox 26 News.